The epidermis is a thin layer of skin. Thin layers of skin. This is lecture 13 of biology. Most of the epidermis of the body has 4 parts, although there is a small amount of the epidermis in the body that has 5 layers. It's 4 layers. The rotator cuff is made up of 4 muscles. 4 distinct regions of the central nervous system develop from the neural tube subdivisions: the forebrain, the midbrain, the hindbrain, and the spinal cord. Potassium channels are tetrameric. Tetra means 4. There are 4 major classes of potassium channels. The 4 classes are calcium-activated potassium channels, inwardly rectifying potassium channels, tandem pore domain potassium channels, and voltage-gated potassium channels. Potassium channels have a tetrameric structure in which 4 identical protein subunits associate to form a 4-fold symmetric C4 complex arranged around a central ion conducting pore, i.e. a homotetramer. See the 4 parts. The sodium ion channel has 4 domains. See the 4 domains of the sodium ion channel. Again, each domain has 6 subunits, but the 4 has presented itself as dominant, so another number, the 6, presents itself. Biologists say that the human body has undergone 4 stages of evolution. In Chinese culture, the tiger is called the king due to the 4 lines on his forehead in a 3+1 pattern. The 3 vertical lines on the tiger's forehead and the 1 horizontal are the symbol in Chinese for king. It was said that the tiger routed the lion on 4 occasions and earned his 4 stripes. The duodenum is divided into 4 parts. The duodenum in the first section of the small intestine is in most higher vertebrates, including mammals, reptiles, and birds. The first part or superior part, the second part or descending part, the third part or horizontal part or inferior part, the fourth part or ascending part. The ascending colon is the first of 4 sections of the large intestine. The large intestine has 4 parts: cecum, colon, rectum, and anal canal. The quadrant streaking method is the method most commonly used for most diagnostic specimens. Quadrants have 4 parts. You can see the 4 parts. tmRNAs typically contain 4 pseudoknots: 1 PK1 upstream of the tag peptide CDS, and the other 3 pseudoknots PK2 to PK4 downstream of the CDS. That's a 3+1 pattern. The 4 pseudoknots are in a 3+1 pattern. tmRNA has 4 pseudoknots. Here they are. I have also seen Christian sites that say that tmRNA is cruciform. Louis Giglio describes that laminin is cruciform. He points out that laminin holds together all the cells in the human body, and he thinks that the cross shape of the laminin represents Christ holding together the human body. He employs Colossians 1:17, which states, "He, Christ, is before all things, and in him all things hold together." He argues that God designed laminin in the shape of the cross and gave a particular function of glue in the body so that we can know, in his words, the truth of Christ, that Christ holds all things together. DNA can undergo transitions to form a cruciform shape, including a structure called a Holliday junction. The structure is important for the critical biological processes of DNA recombination and repair mutations that occur in the cell. Ribosomal RNA is the catalytic component of the ribosome. Eukaryotic ribosomes contain 4 different RNA molecules: 18S, 5.8S, 28S, and 5S rRNA. 3 of the rRNA molecules are synthesized in the nucleolus, and 1 is synthesized elsewhere. Therefore, there is a 3 + 1 pattern presented. There are 4 major subsystems on the Earth called spheres. The 4 spheres of the Earth are atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere, and biosphere.